Hey everyone, welcome back to Papa's Workshop. Today I'm working on the old chisels that I have. And the chisels that I have in my shop, you can see here, are one, very old, and two, they were hand sharpened and not very well. Today I want to show you how to be able to sharpen them with a product from Banggood. It's an amazing product that does a wonderful job to be able to clean up these edges and make them look new again. I must admit, the chisels that I have are very old, and they were literally inherited. I don't think I have bought a single chisel, but these were also very mistreated. I must admit, yes, I did cause the damage, and it's time to solve that problem. Hand sharpening is not the way to do the chisels. You need to be able to sharpen them at a precise angle to be able to get the desired effects that you want. And today I have the solution. When you look at the Banggood side, you're going to have two different sections. These two components, along with this Allen wrench, is part A. And this section over here is part B. So if you want to order both of these, you have to go into the system and order A first, and then come back and click on B and order B. Now granted, you can order one or the other. You don't have to get both. If you look at their site, it is rather confusing. The photo shows everything, part A and part B, but clearly the $41.99 is type A. And then if you look at the next section where I click on part B, that is $33.99. So if you want the whole entire set, you have to be able to order both A and B. The chisels that I have in my shop is a variety and a mixed match of a little bit of everything. And they're very old, very, very old. Some of these probably are older than I am. But these chisels have had a very rough life. This one I showed you a moment ago, you can see how that blade is not straight across at all. And then at the end, you have that extra little bevel to be able to make it very precise. But all in all, this is not a precise grind at all. And all of these chisels, quite frankly, are in really bad shape. So what I want to do is use this product from Banggood and be able to change that. Now I want to be able to take and sharpen these chisels and get them back flat again. Now this one I've been working on just a little bit. It was probably the worst one of the bunch. And at least it is now flat across here. I still need to clean up this edge across the front, but it's much, much better than what it was. There's two different components that you have. You have this that'll actually hold the chisel, and you can be able to set the angle. Now what I did is I took this one for an example, and you can see it's now flat across the surface. But the first thing that I did is use this gauge right here. You can slip that in and you can see that that is a 20-degree angle now. Before, it was not even close. I can take some of these other chisels, and that's close to a 25-degree. It probably should have been a 20-degree also. But we can keep that as a 25-degree. This old chisel right here would be a 25-degree chisel. And this one is in really, really bad shape. It's actually close to a 20-degree angle. And this one, you can see, would be a 25-degree angle. And this one is a 15-degree angle. So just by looking at the collection of the different chisels that I have, you can see that they're really a mess. Now there's two things. One, I really don't use chisels that often. And when I do and I need to sharpen it, I just run over to the grinder, touch it on the grinder, and no, the angle's not accurate. And what I decided to do is be able to get a system to be able to clean up these chisels and be able to get them where they will actually be sharp and at the proper angles. So what I'm going to do is take this chisel right here, and I'm going to slip this in. And you can see right here that this is a 20-degree bevel on this chisel. Now I'm going to show you how to set it up and then how to sharpen it. So this is a sharpening angle fixture. And what you do, this will sit right down here. And then I know that this chisel is a 20-degree angle. Now to be able to set this up, you have the 45, 40, 35, and so on, all the way down to that 15 degrees. And of course, that matches this angle gauge right here. So we need the 20 degree. So I can slide it down to here. I have an indexing pin that can drop right down into that. And with that in place, then I can just simply tighten this. And then I'm going to place this right here, drop the chisel down into it, slide this up until it touches, and then tighten it. And with that tightened, I can take this and flip it over. And you can see that that is exactly the angle that it needs to be on. So now we can just take it to the stone and be able to sharpen it. And then I can take this, put it right down here, and then I can sharpen it, and that will keep that angle very precise. Now this is set up where I start off at 400, 1,000, and the other stone goes from 3,000 to 8,000. But this is where I start to be able to sharpen it. Now if I have a really bad edge, this is a flattening stone that I have that I can do the same thing and flatten the surface. And that's where I started with this particular one, to be able to get it perfectly flat. But this holds that precise angle so that I can move from one stone to the next to be able to sharpen this chisel. And this rolls effortlessly, and it will give a very precise, clean edge. And then you can move up. And when you're finished with this, you can move to the other grit. We would go to the 3,000. And when you're finished on 8,000, you will have a very sharp chisel. Then I can remove it from here, and then we can test it out. So I grabbed a piece of poplar, and just to be able to show you, you can get some very, very fine shavings off of this. And that just shows you, by sharpening it correctly, you're going to get some amazing results. So I'm very impressed with this, and I'm glad that I finally have the chisel that actually has the proper angle and sharpness that it needs. That is just awesome. Now I also have a very old block plane that you can sharpen using this method too. So let me take the blade out of this, because quite frankly, I've abused this blade also over the years. Now I finally have a means to be able to sharpen this properly, to be able to get the positive results that I'm really looking for. Now you can see by looking at this blade that it's in really horrible shape. The tip of it itself actually is not that bad as far as how it looks, and it's actually quite sharp. But the blade itself, yeah, it's in real bad shape. So we're going to be able to clean this up and be able to get a nice sharp edge on this. So the first thing I want to do is see what angle this is. Now, if you look at this up close, if I put this in here, the closest angle that it's going to be is about a 35-degree angle. So if I put this up here and measure it, 35 degrees seems to be the best one, because this definitely is not it, and that is definitely not it. So we're going to set this up at a 35-degree angle. So here is the 35-degree angle line. So I'm going to remove this pin, loosen this, and slide it down to the 35 degrees. We'll drop in that indexing pin and then tighten this back down. So that's all done. So now I'll just open this up so that that blade can fit in there. We'll set that right there. We'll take the blade, drop it in place. Slide it up to let it touch, just like that, and tighten it. So that's now tight, and we're now ready to be able to work on this edge. So at this point, this is tight. You just flip this over. I can put it right down there on the stone. And I'll continue this process and be able to sharpen it. Now you can already see a difference in this edge, so that's a good thing. Now if you don't have stones like this, can you use sandpaper? Certainly, you can use sandpaper too. Now I can put the sandpaper down on a perfectly flat area, and then I can do the same exact process using the sandpaper. The sandpaper that I'm using is a 400 grit sandpaper, so it will do the same thing to be able to clean up this edge. And that is looking really, really good. Now I'm going to switch to a higher grit paper and we'll continue this process. After repeating this process through numerous grits of paper, I'm now to this stage. Now I have a 2000 grit paper, and I'll grab this and do the same thing. One of the best practices would be to tape this paper down. That way, it's not going to do that. But for demonstration purposes, this will work just fine. It is honing this blade, and that's all I really want to do. And you can see just how nice that is beginning to look, and you can tell that it's getting quite sharp. So that was 2000. I'm going to switch over to this, which is 3000. Again, you can look at this and you can see how that's looking really good. Once we're finished and satisfied with that, we'll switch over to the 8000. Obviously, it takes longer to be able to hone these blades to get it really sharp than what I'm showing here. But I am showing each step as it progresses through the different grits. And that's looking nice. Now, can I spend more time on that? Sure, I could. Let's put this back into the block plane. We'll take that out. Now I'm just doing the edge, but you can see it's producing some very nice shavings. So that just took just a few minutes to be able to get set up. And you can see if you take a more aggressive approach, you can get some very nice shavings. I'm very happy that I was able to demonstrate this angle sharpening honing guide from Banggood. This has made it where, at this point, I have a very sharp block plane and a very sharp chisel. I do have a number of additional chisels to get to, but this is going to make the job so much easier, and that I will finally have sharp chisels at the correct angle. I hope that you'll check this out. I cut the foam down from the two boxes that I had, part A and part B, and I think what I'm going to do is actually set this up and make a storage box that this whole entire unit can sit in, and that will make being able to store this really easy. So stay tuned for that video where I actually can store this angle sharpening guide. So I'll put that there. I think that'll work really nice. Well, my job has just begun. I have a block plane, which is the only block plane that I own. It's nice and sharp now, and I had the first of several chisels to be able to take care of. But one of the nice things, to be able to have a system like this from Banggood that's a good quality product, is really nice to have in the shop. And finally, after many, many years, I can actually get those chisels sharpened the proper way. Having the right tools in the shop is very important, and products such as this from the Banggood company is a good starting point. I would suggest checking out the link that I have in the description below and see if this is something that would work in your shop. I enjoyed doing this video, and quite frankly, I enjoyed actually sharpening the chisel the way it's supposed to be sharpened. And if you like this video, I hope that you'll give me a thumbs up, subscribe right down there below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone.